Very good afternoon. See, in the previous session, very clearly we discussed about PL SQL. So this to communicate with Oracle database, we use two languages. One is SQL, another one is PL SQL. So this SQL is the non-procedural language. Means we will not write any set of statements. We will not define any functions or procedures in the SQL. But whereas PL SQL is the procedural language, means we write some set of statements, we write the programs here. You can define some set of statements in the procedures or functions or triggers or packages. So this SQL queries, we can write as statements in the PL SQL. That's why we are calling PL SQL is extension of SQL. What are the advantages we are getting here? It improves the performance. If you use the SQL, if you want to submit 4 queries, so 4 requests you have to pass. But in the PL SQL, those 4 queries you can write in one single PL SQL program and you can submit. So number of requests and responses will be reduced here. If you use SQL, you need to submit 4 queries here. 4 different queries. So 4 requests you are passing, 4 responses Oracle is giving. But if we use PL SQL, all those 4 SQL queries we can group and we can send it as one request. And Oracle gives one response. So it reduces number of requests and responses. So automatically performance will be improved here. So this PL SQL provides control structures. So with control structures, we can avoid sequential execution. So program execution will be under our hand. And next, it provides modularity. Modularity means it is one programming style. We divide large program into small parts. So with this, it improves the understandability, reduces length of code, and provides the reusability. So these are the advantages. Next, it provides security. So all the procedures and functions are stored in database server. So only authorized persons can use them. And it provides exception handling. So the mechanism of handling runtime errors is called exception handling. If runtime error occurs, our application will be closed here itself. Okay, it will not execute remaining code. Okay, so to handle such kind of runtime errors, we are using exception handling concept. And there are 2 types of blocks, anonymous block and named block. For the anonymous block, we have seen the syntax, and also we have written one program to print hello. So put line is the procedure. This procedure is used to print the data on output screen in PL SQL. This put line is the packaged procedure. It is defined in DBMS underscore output package. So that's why we are calling like package name dot procedure name. Package name is DBMS underscore output. Procedure name is put underscore line. So DBMS underscore output dot put underscore line. Whatever you want to print, that we are passing to the procedure. So here we are calling put line procedure, which is defined in the DBMS underscore output package. So till here we discussed in the previous session. Now, see what are the data types available in PL SQL. Listen, you already know data types of SQL. I already told PL SQL is the extension of SQL. Means all the data types in SQL, we can use in the PL SQL. So all data types you already know. Almost all data types you already know. Just observe here. So to work with the integers, we are using number of P. P means precision. Or you can use integer, or you can use int. Apart from these three, two more data types are there. One is PLS underscore integer. This PLS stands for PL SQL. So this is specific to the PL SQL. We cannot use this PLS underscore integer in the SQL. So it can be used in PL SQL only. In PL SQL only we can use. And also there is another data type is there. Binary integer data type is there. Binary integer. This is also introduced in PL SQL only. So these are the integer related data types. Next. See, floating point related data types are there. Like number of P comma S. So precision and scale. Next, float data type. Next, real data type. Okay, next, binary float data type. And binary double data type. Okay, so these are used to hold floating point values. To work with floating point values, we use these data types. So all these are available in SQL as well as PL SQL. So these are the integer related data types. These are the floating point related data types. So these are integer related data types. And these are floating point related data types. Next, character related data types. Character related data types are, you already know, char data type, varchar 2 data type, okay, long data type, CLOP data type. So these are the character related data types. Apart from these, one more data type is there, string of n. This we can use in PL SQL only. In PL SQL only we can use it. Okay. Next, there are some national character related data types out there, like nchar data type, nvarchar 2 data type. Okay. Next, nclop data type. These are the character related data types. Next, date and time related data types are date data type and timestamp data type. Okay, next, binary related data types. Binary related data types are there, like B file and BLOP. Next, attribute related data types are there. These attribute related data types are like percentage type, percentage row type. These are specific to PL SQL only. These we can use in PL SQL only. Okay, percentage row type also used in PL SQL only. These are specific to PL SQL. Okay, whereas this B file, BLOP, date, timestamp, these are available in SQL as well as PL SQL, whereas attribute related data types are available in PL SQL only. And there is Boolean data type is there. So Boolean type is there. That is data type name is Boolean. Boolean only we write. So it can hold any one of the two values like true, false. So to hold a true, false, we use this Boolean data type. Okay, whereas this is not available in the SQL. In SQL it is not available. It's specific to PL SQL only. Okay, and next, cursor related data types are there. Cursor related type. So cursor related data type is there. That is sys underscore ref cursor. Sys underscore ref cursor data type. This is cursor related data type. So these are the data types provided by the PL SQL. So data type means you already know. This data type tells the type of data which a variable can hold. So this data type tells type of data which a variable can hold. In the SQL, column we are declaring. In the PL SQL, variable we are declaring. In the SQL, column we are declaring. In the PL SQL, variable we are declaring. So data type tells type of data which a variable can hold. In the SQL, data type is telling the type of data which a column can hold. Whereas in PL SQL, this data type tells the type of data which a variable can hold. Okay. So what is variable here? Variable means you can understand like, sorry. So variable is a name of storage location. It is storage location's name. So variable is the name of storage location. So it can hold a value. In this memory location, it can hold a value. So variable is the name of storage location. In that storage location that can hold the value. Okay. So it can be changed during program execution. That's why we are calling this as a variable. Variable means we can change. So it can be changed during program execution. So it can be changed during program execution. So that's why we are calling this as the variable. If we cannot change, we call that as constant. If we can change, we call that as the variable. Variable can be changed. Constant cannot be changed. So variable means that is one storage location name. And what it holds? It holds a value and it can hold only one value at a time. It can be changed. It can hold only one value at a time. It can hold only one value at a time. For example, see here. See, I'm declaring one variable like this, x int. So this is declaring variable in the PL SQL. Just like in the CR Java, to declare the variable, what you are writing? Int x. To declare one variable as integer, int x you are writing. What is int here? Data type. What is x here? Variable. This is in Java. Okay, or in the C language. In the CR Java, we are writing like this. Okay. So with this, what happens here? Okay, for x, some memory will be allocated. So here some memory will be allocated. So some memory will be allocated. For that memory location, it is giving name as the x. So this storage location name we are calling as the variable. Here, what is x here? X is the variable. So this int x means for x some memory will be allocated. For that memory location, name is x. The storage location name we are calling as the variable. Okay. So if you want to assign the value, you are writing like this. X equals to 20. In CR Java, if you want to store the value, you are writing x equals to 20. So now 20 value will be stored in the x. So in this x memory location that stores 20 value. So a variable can hold only one value at a time. For example, after some lines, if I write x equals to 50, now what happens here? This 20 will be replaced with the 50. This 20 value will be gone. New value will be stored 50. So can we change variable value? Yes. It can hold only one value at a time. So 20 previous value gone, 15 new value came. In the same way, here also, in our PL SQL also, here x is what? What is x? Variable. What is int here? Data type. So it is just reverse of this C Java declaration. In the C Java, you are writing int x. Here what we are writing? X int. So here first you are writing data type. In C or Java, first you are writing data type, then you are writing the variable name. In PL SQL, first we write variable name, then we write the data type. Okay, first variable name, then data type. So with this declaration, this is in PL SQL. In PL SQL, we are writing like this. So if we write like this, what happens here? For X, some memory will be allocated. So here some memory will be allocated. For this memory location, it is giving name as X. Okay, so in this we can store the value and we can change the value. If you want to assign the value, we use assignment operator. This is the symbol for assignment operator. In C or Java, for assigning the value, we are using single equals to. In PL SQL, we use colon equals to. This colon equals to is the assignment operator. So X colon equals to 20 I am writing. So in this memory location, which value it stores now? 20. This right side value will be stored in the left side variable. Next, after some lines of code, I am writing X colon equals to 50. Now when it executes this statement, this 50 value will be assigned to the X. So now X value will become 50. So like this, we can change the value of the variable. So variable value can be changed and it can hold only one value at a time. So what is variable? It is storage location name. In that storage location that holds the value and that can hold only one value at a time, we can change that value. Okay. So this variable is holding which type? Here X is the variable. This X can hold which type value that will be told by this data type. So X we are declaring as int means it can accept only integers. It cannot accept float values. It cannot accept characters. It cannot accept date values. It can accept only integers. So this data type is telling that in the X accept only integers. So data type tells the type of data which a variable can hold. A variable is holding which type data that will be told by this data type. So variable means there is a storage location name that can hold the value. So now see declaring. Just now we discussed. Okay, declaring a variable. So to declare the variable, we have to follow this syntax. The syntax is, okay, in C or Java, to declare X variable as integer, what we are writing? Int X. Here, what is int here? Data type. Okay, what is X here? Variable. Okay, so int is the data type. Okay, X is the variable. This syntax we are following. This is the syntax. In the same way, here we are following the syntax. First we have to give the variable. And next we have to give the data type. And in here, for example, if you want to declare multiple variables as integer, you write like this. For example, X, Y, Z, three variables I want to declare as integer. So X, Y, Z we write here. Whereas the same thing is not possible in case of PL SQL. We need to declare one variable only. One variable, its data type. One variable, its data type. Okay. So this is the syntax we have to follow for declaring the variables. Variable, its data type. For example, our requirement is we want to hold one integer value. So X integer we are declaring. So with this line, what happens here? For X, some memory will be allocated. So X will be created. So in that can hold only integer value. So the declare part, we have to declare the variables. For example, I want to hold employee name. So to hold the employee name, I'm declaring one variable v underscore ename, variable ename. Okay. So varchar2 data type. Okay. I want to declare one variable, employee number variable. So v underscore employee number, which data type? Number data type. So like this we can declare. So with this declaration, what happens here? Some memory will be allocated for v underscore ename variable. And with this declaration, what happens here? For the v underscore employee number, some memory will be allocated. So when we declare the variable, some memory will be allocated. Okay. So this is the way of declaring a variable. Next, assigning the value. So to assign the value, we have to follow one syntax. So in C or Java, the single equals to is the assignment operator. Assignment operator. And this double equals to is the equals operator. So double equals is the equals operator, single equals is the assignment operator. Whereas in our SQL, single equals to is the assignment operator and the single equals to is the equals operator. So whereas in our PL SQL, colon equals to is the assignment operator. For assignment operator, symbol is colon equals to. Okay. For equals operator, symbol is equals to. So single equals is the equals operator. Colon equals to is the assignment operator. Whenever our requirement is assigning the value, we use colon equals to in PL SQL. Whereas in the SQL, we use it single equals to only. Okay. So for assignment operator, symbol is colon equals to. For example, the syntax we have to follow to assign the values is left to side, always we write variable only. Left side, always we write variable only. Colon equals to assignment operator. Right side, you can write, okay, constant you can write, or variable you can write, or expression you can write. Okay. So left one must be variable, right one constant or variable or expression. Right one can be constant or variable or expression. This syntax we have to follow. For example, I am writing like this. X colon equals to 20 I am writing. Okay. So now what happens? This 20 value will be assigned to the X. So in the X memory location, which value it stores now? 20 value it stores. So this is here, what is 20 here? 20 is the constant. Next, for example, I'm writing like this. For example, I'm writing y colon equals to x I'm writing. So if you write x colon equals to 20, this 20 value will be stored into the x. So x colon equals to 20 means 20 value will be stored into the x. In the same way, y colon equals to x means x will be stored into the y. So always right side one will be stored in the left side variable. Left one must be variable only. Right one can be constant or variable or expression. Here 20 is the constant, X is the variable. For example, I'm writing like this. Z colon equals to, okay, Z colon equals to X plus Y I'm writing. Here X plus Y is the expression. Combination of variables and operators is called expression. Here X, Y are the variables, plus is the operator. Combination of variables and operators is called expression. So X plus Y is the expression. That expression value will be stored into the Z. So here this one is Y and this one is Z. Okay. So with first statement, what happens here? 20 will be stored into the X. With second statement, X will be stored into the Y. So Y value will become, what is X value? 20. This 20 will be assigned to the Y. So Y value will become 20. So here X plus Y will be calculated. X value 20, Y value 20, 20 plus 20, 40. 40 will be stored into the Z. Z value is 40. So here, what is this 20 here? This 20 is the constant. What is X here? X is the variable. What is this X plus Y here? Expression. So left one must be variable only. Right one can be constant or variable or expression. So this is assigning values. So now you know how to assign the values and how to declare the variables. Now we can write the basic programs. Observe. So this is a program to add two numbers. We want to add two numbers. So assume that first number is 20. Second number is 30. We want to calculate 20 plus 30 value, 20 plus 30 result of 50 we want to find. This is our requirement. Okay. So assume first value as X. Second value as Y. So what we have to calculate now? X plus Y we want to calculate. What we want to calculate? X plus Y. This X plus Y value we want to store in the Z. This is our requirement. Basic program, very simple program. Our requirement is we want to add two numbers. So first number is 20. Second number is 30. So we are assuming this first number as X, second number as Y. We want to add those two and store that result in the Z. That's it. So to write the PL SQL program, we have to follow this syntax. Syntax you already know. Just observe the syntax. Declare, begin, end. In the declare part, we declare the variables. In the begin and end, we write the executable statements. Okay. So now observe. We are writing the program to add two numbers. Now what we have to write? Declare, then write begin, then end, slash. Okay, or otherwise I'm writing here. I'm taking new SQL file here. So in the file, select new option. You already know in the previous session we discussed. So in the file, select new option, then select others option. We are using edit plus here. So select SQL option, then click on OK button. So in the file menu, select new option, then select others option, then select SQL, then click on OK button. It will display SQL file to us. Here we are writing the program. Declare, begin, end, slash. Okay. So we want to add two numbers. First number is X. So X I want to declare as number type. So, okay, you already know the declaration. First we write variable, then we write the data type. Just like when you are creating the table, first you are giving column name, then you are giving the data type. Next, you are giving column name, you are giving the data type. In the same way, here we are giving the variable name, then give the data type. So X I'm declaring as number type, I'm giving precision as 4. So X declared here. Next, similarly, Y also I want to declare. So Y number of 4. X plus Y result we want to store in the Z. So Z also I am declaring. Okay. So now, what is the X value? What is the X value? 20. What is the Y value? 30. Those two we want to add. So right here, X colon equals to 20. Assignment. This is declaring. This is assignment. So we must declare the variables in the declaration part. In the declare section, we are declaring the variables. And executable statements we write in between begin and end. So X value we are giving as 20. And Y value we are giving as 30. We want to calculate X plus Y value. That X plus Y value we want to store in the Z. So write Z colon equals to X plus Y. Now my requirement is on output screen, I want to print like this. Sum equals to 50. Like this I want to print. This is our requirement. We want to print sum equals to 50. So for this what we have to write? To print the data, dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. Okay, sum equals to concatenation operator. So this sum equals to is the string. This 50 is the integer Z variable value. Okay, so this sum equals to, we want to print. So we are writing sum equals to. Next is this 50 is which variable value? Z variable value. So right here Z. In the Java, you are using plus operator as the concatenation operator. Here we are using two pipes. Two pipes is the concatenation operator in SQL or PL SQL. That's it. This is the program. Program is over. So this is a program to add two numbers. I'm saving it. Our batch folder is Oracle 2 PM. Okay. So in the file menu, I'm selecting save option. Observe here. In the D drive, there is a folder, Oracle 2 PM folder. There we are saving this file. Okay, with the name add demo. I'm giving file name as add demo.sql. So default extension it is taking as .sql only here because we selected SQL file. So we selected SQL file means by default it is taking the extension. You have no need to give. Even if you are giving extension, no problem. So add demo.sql I'm giving. Save it. So now program is saved. This program we want to compile here. Okay. So by default server output value is off. Observe here I'm compiling the program at the rate in D drive. Give the path of the program here. Okay. D drive. Which folder? Oracle 2 PM. What is the file name? Add demo.sql. So at the rate we give the path to compile and run the PL SQL program. So now it is compiling and it is running, but is it displaying the output here? No. Why? By default server output value is off. So by default PL SQL program cannot send value to the Oracle. Okay. So we have to set server output as on. Now we are compiling and running. What it is printing? Observe here. Sum equals to 50 it is printing. So this is the program. So what is happening? I'm explaining the execution part. Listen. See here. For X variable, some memory will be allocated here. And similarly, for Y variable, some memory will be allocated. For Z variable, some memory will be allocated because of declaration. Now with this assignment statement, 20 value will be assigned to the X. What is X value now? 20. Okay, with this statement, 30 value will be assigned to the y. Y value will become 30. Here x plus y value will be calculated. X value 20, y value 30. 20 plus 30 value is 50. 50 value will be assigned to the z. What is the z value now? 50. So on screen, what it prints now? Sum equals to. Here we are calling put line procedure. Put line procedure prints whatever you are specifying here. So it prints sum equals to and it prints z value. It concatenates z value with sum equals to. So sum equals to printed, then it prints z value. What is the z value? 50. So what is the output here? Sum equals to 50 printed. So this is the basic program to add two numbers. Now you tell me, my requirement is, I want to print like this. I want to print sum of 20 and 30 is 50. Like this I want to print. This is my requirement. So sum of 20 and 30 is 50 we have to print. Okay. What we have to write? dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. Okay. So what we want to print now? Sum of we want to print. So write sum of as it is here. Write sum of as it is. After that this 20, which variable value? X variable value. So 20 is the X variable value. So concatenate sum of with X. Okay. After that again text is there. And is there. So and we want. So again concatenate the sum of X value with and. Okay. Next 30 is there. 30 which variable value? Y variable value. Okay. So what we have tried here? Concatenate it with Y. Okay. Then is there. Then is we want. Okay. So what we have tried? Okay. Concatenate is we write. Is. Okay. Then concatenation operator. Next to 50. Which variable value? Z value. So Z we have to write here. So now it will print. Okay. Sum of X value 20. So sum of 20 and Y value 30. Sum of 20 and 30 is Z value 50. So sum of 20 and 30 is 50 will be printed. So is it printing like this or not? Check here. Save this program. So if you add any statement here, we have to save it. So again compile. So for compiling, give the path of the program. Observe here what it is printing. Sum of 20 and 30 is 50. So this is the program for adding two numbers. So this is the program. So please confirm. Did you understand this? So basic program. If you practice this, you can understand how to declare the variables in PL SQL and how to assign the values and how to print the data. These basic things we can understand. Next. So, okay. But generally, we will not give values within the program. Generally, we will not give values within the program. So, if we give values within the program, the drawback here is always it gives same result to us. Always this program calculates 20 plus 30 only. Always this program gives result as 50 only. Even if we run this program for 10 times or 100 times or 200 times, okay, this program always calculates 20 plus 30 and gives result as 50. Again I am running, again it is giving same result. Again I am running, again it is giving same result. So because of input is same, so output is also same here. I want to give different inputs like this. For example, if I give X value as 5 and Y value as 4, that should give result as 9. 5 plus 4. Okay, if I give X value as 100 and Y value as 200, that should give result as 300. So based on our input, we want to, based on different inputs, that has to give different outputs. So for this, we need to write the program. Okay. So for this, we need to read the data from keyboard. So reading values at runtime. Reading values at runtime. So how to read the values at runtime? Listen. For example, okay, there is one table is there, student table is there. In the student table, I want to insert. So the student table is having observe SID, SName, M1, M2, M3. 5 columns are there. SID, SName, M1, M2, M3. 5 columns are there. Okay. I want to insert 10 students records. So to insert 10 students records, okay, instead of writing insert query every time in the SQL, we read the values using parameters. We use parameter concept here. So insert into, what is the table name? Student, values. Okay, ampersand, SID, ampersand, SName, comma, ampersand, M1, comma, ampersand, M2, comma, ampersand, M3. This you already know. Here what we are doing, we are reading student ID value at runtime. Here we are reading student name value at runtime, M1 value at runtime, M2 value at runtime, M3 value at runtime. These 5 values we are reading at runtime. So when you press enter key, okay, now it is running the query, it is asking SID. So I am giving SID as, okay, 1111. Okay, S name I am giving AAA. Okay, next M1 marks, okay, M2 marks, and M3 marks I am giving. So now it is telling one row created. Okay. So if you want to insert one more record, what you are writing? Slash. Again it is asking what? Enter value for SID. Here what is SID? SID is the parameter. That value it is asking at runtime. This is the way of reading values at runtime. Okay. So this is the way of reading values at runtime in SQL. In the same way here, if you want to read values at runtime, for example, if you want to read X value at runtime, so X I am declaring as number. The declaration section we declare like this. If you want to read this value, if you want to give X value as 20, what you are writing? X colon equals to 20 we are writing. This 20 value we want to read at runtime. So what we have to write? Parameter we have to write. What we are writing here? Ampersand X. So now when we are running this program at runtime, what it will ask now? Enter value for X. This is the way of reading values at runtime. Very simple. If you know this parameter concept means you know reading values at runtime. Just parameter concept only we are using. Okay. So this value, for example, if you give value 20 here, this 20 value will be substituted in place of parameter. So at runtime, if you give 20 value here, this 20 value will be substituted in place of X. This 20 value will be assigned to the X. Okay. So this is the way of reading values at runtime. Okay. For example, I am declaring like this. V underscore ename. Ename value I want to read at runtime. If you want to give employee name Raju, Raju we are giving here. If you want to read Raju value at runtime, what we have to write here? Ampersand ename. So now at runtime, what it will ask now? Enter value for ename. Okay. So I am giving name as Raju here. This Raju will be replaced in place of this parameter. So this parameter value will be taken as Raju now. This Raju value will be stored in the variable. This is the way of reading values at runtime. And whenever we are reading the string value, string must be enclosed in the single quotes. String must be enclosed in the single quotes. String must be enclosed in the single quotes. If we forget to give single quotes here, when we are entering the value at this time, we have to give the single quotes. Okay. So string must be enclosed in the single quotes. For the parameter, if you enclose parameter in the single quotes, again we have no need to enclose string in the parameter in the single quotes. If you forget to give single quotes here we have to enclose this Raju string in the single quotes. Okay. So this is the way of reading values at runtime. And whatever you type here, that will be displayed here. Okay. For example, if you write x colon equals to ampersand x, it prints enter value for x. Okay. For example, if we are writing enter value for ampersand first num, it prints enter value for first num. Okay. It need not be variable name only. Whatever you type here, that will be asked here. So this is the way of reading values at runtime. Now, I'm writing the same program. I want to read values at runtime. So this is the program to add two numbers. Okay. And read two numbers from keyboard. Read two numbers at runtime. So at runtime we want to read. Now observe here. I'm taking new SQL file. In the file, select new option, then select last option others, then select SQL option here, then click on OK button. This is the SQL file, new SQL file. Here we are writing declare, okay, next begin, next end, slash. Now, x we are declaring here, x we are declaring as number type. And y we are declaring as number type. Next z also we are declaring as number type. So three variables we are declaring. X value we want to read at runtime. What we have to write? X colon equals to ampersand x. That's it. Very simple. Y value we want to read at runtime. What we have to write? Y colon equals to ampersand y. Okay. So now x plus y we remaining code same. Okay, x plus y, instead of giving 20 value here, previously we have written like this, 20 we have given, 30 we have given. If we give value here, the problem is, okay, always it takes input as 20 and 30, always it calculates 20 plus 30, gives result as 50. But I want to use this program to add any two numbers, so I want to read these two values at runtime. So use parameter concept, ampersand x parameter we are giving, ampersand y parameter we are giving. Okay. So at runtime it will ask x value. At runtime it will ask y value. We enter them. Those values will be added here. The result we are storing in the set. That z value I want to print now. So right here dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. Okay. So sum equals to concatenation operator z value we are printing. Now see the execution process, what is happening here. See, for x, some memory will be allocated here. And for y, some memory will be allocated. And for z, some memory will be allocated. Next, this statement will be executed. On output screen, it prints enter value for x. The screen is waiting to read the value. I am giving this value as 5. Now this 5 value will be replaced in place of parameter. So this 5 value will be assigned to the x. X value is what now? 5. Because of this parameter, it is asking enter value for y. And now screen is waiting to read the value. I am giving this value as 4. So this 4 value will be replaced in place of parameter. 4 will be assigned to the y. What is the y value now? 4. Okay, now we have x value, y value. Here it calculates x plus y. So assignment operator is there, means right to left will be performed. So x plus y will be calculated. So 5 plus 4 is 9. That 9 value will be stored in the Z. So Z value is 9. Here, this is the printing statement. So on output screen, it prints sum equals to as it is. And this will be concatenated with Z value. What is the Z value? 9. 9 will be printed. So here we are adding 2 numbers. Those 2 numbers we are reading at runtime. Observe here, I'm saving this program with the name read demo. So in the D drive, in the Oracle 2PM folder, we are saving it with the name read demo.sql. Okay, then click on save button. Okay, program is saved. This program we want to compile and run. Okay, so what we have tried here, give the path d:/ Oracle 2PM / what's the file name? Read demo.sql. So what it is asking, observe, X value it is asking. Because of parameter, it is asking. Okay, so now it is waiting for X value. I'm giving X value as 100. So observe here, what is the old value here? Ampersand X. What is the old value here? Ampersand X. Ampersand X replaced with the 100. Okay, so this is old parameter. This is the new parameter. So ampersand X parameter replaced with the 100. Okay, next in the same way, we are giving Y value. Now screen is waiting for Y value. I'm giving Y value as 200. So 200 value replaced in place of parameter. It is giving result as sum equals to 300. But see, every time it is displaying old and new here. Old and new here. So second time I'm running. Observe. Second time I'm running the same program. I am giving X value as 70 and Y value as 30. 70 plus 30, 100. See here, to add any 2 numbers, we can use this program now. To add any 2 numbers, we can use this program. I am giving X value 1 and Y value 2. 1 plus 2, 3. Okay, but here every time it is displaying old, new, observe. I don't want to get that old, new. Okay, so to avoid old, new parameters, we have to set one parameter here, that is verify. So set verify, by default verify value is on, like server output, like page size, like line size. This verify is one parameter. By default this verify value is on. We have to set this verify value as off. So if we set verify value as off, observe here, I am giving X value. I am giving X value as 500. Is it giving old, new here? Observe. No. Okay. If verify is on, it is verifying old, new. It is displaying old, new here. After entering Y value, again old, new it is displaying. But here, after entering X value, is it displaying old, new? No. Why? Because of set verify off. Okay. I am giving Y value as 100. 500 plus 100, 600 it is giving. Okay. Observe now, it is not displaying old, new parameters. It is not displaying old, new parameters. See, X value 2, Y value 3, sum value 5. So this is the program to add 2 numbers. So before going to run this program, first we have to set server output as on. Then Then to compile this program, what we are writing, @d:/ Oracle 2PM / file name is read demo.sql. If you write like this, what it is asking, enter value for X. If we give X value as 2, it is giving, old value and old parameter value it is giving and new parameter value it is giving. So X, old parameter value it is giving as %X, new parameter value it is giving as 2. Next, in the same way, it is asking enter value for Y. It is asking enter value for Y. I'm giving y value as 3. Okay, old parameter is y, ampersand y. This ampersand y replaced with 3. So like this, every time it is it displays old new parameters. Finally, it is displaying sum equals to 50 result it is displaying. So this is the output we are getting after running this program. So we want to avoid this old new. So to avoid old new, okay, we have to set verify as off. So at SQL prompt, we are setting verify value as off. If we set verify value as off, now what it will display now? Just enter value for X will be displayed. Okay, enter value for Y will be displayed. Okay, so it displays sum equals to 700. So if you set verify as off, it will not display old and new parameters. So to avoid old and new parameters, okay, we need to set verify as off. Okay, so to set as following. So to set verify as off at SQL prompt, simply write set verify off. So this is the way of reading values at runtime. Now, see here. Now you know about how to declare the variables and how to assign the values and how to read the values at runtime, how to print the data, all basic things you know. This is general programming. Okay, so in the programming language also you are doing this, and here also we are doing this. But this PL SQL is not created for general programming like this. PL SQL created for database programming. For database programming, PL SQL developed. So now we have to learn how to use SQL queries in the PL SQL program. So topic name is performing database operations. Performing database operations in PL SQL. So listen carefully. You already know SQL is providing 5 sub-languages to us. What are those? DDL, DML, DRL, TCL, and DCL. 5 sub-languages. Listen carefully. Among these 5 sub-languages, okay, we can use DML commands, DRL commands, TCL commands directly in the PL SQL program. Directly we can use. So DML commands, DRL commands, TCL commands directly we can use in the PL SQL program. But these DDL commands and DCL commands we cannot use directly in PL SQL program. So DML commands like insert, update, delete, insert all, match. DRL commands select. TCL commands like save point, rollback, commit. Those commands we can use directly in PL SQL program. Whereas DDL commands like create, alter, truncate, rename. Okay, DCL commands like grant, revoke. These commands we cannot use directly in the PL SQL program. So DML, DRL, and TCL commands can be used directly in PL SQL program. So in the PL SQL program, directly you can write a statement. But this DDL and DCL commands cannot be used directly. Cannot be used directly in PL SQL program. Then how can we use them, sir? So to use them, we need to use another concept. So to use them, we use DDL and DCL commands. In PL SQL program, we use one concept. That concept name is dynamic SQL. So this dynamic SQL concept is used for using DDL and DCL commands in PL SQL program. So in the PL SQL program, if we want to use DDL commands and DCL commands, we have to use another concept, dynamic SQL. So this is separate chapter, there we discuss. So using dynamic SQL, okay, we can use DDL commands and DCL commands in the PL SQL programs. They cannot be used directly. Whereas these DML commands, DRL commands and TCL commands can be used directly. Now, see here, our requirement is, see, so just now I told that DML commands we can use. For all DML commands, syntax is same in the SQL as well as PL SQL. Same syntax. In the SQL, whatever the syntax is there, same syntax we use in the PL SQL also. Same insert into table name values, same update table name set, column name value. So same syntaxes we use for DMLs. Just for select command, little bit difference is there. Okay. So now I am explaining one example on update command. So using update command in PL SQL program, our requirement is, this is the program to increase salary of given employee number. So we want to increase salary of given employee number with given amount. So observe here, we want to increase salary of given employee number with given employee, with given amount. So we need to read two values. One is employee number, another one is amount. Two values we have to read. So for example, to the 7369 employee, we want to increase 2000 amount. So employee number we have to give as 7369. Amount we have to give as 2000. So two values we have to read now. So we are asking like this on output screen, how to read the data you already know. Enter value for employee number. Enter value for employee number. Employee number we are asking. And enter value for amount. Amount value we are asking. To the 7369 employee, we want to increase 2000 rupees amount. So 2000. So finally we want to get message as record updated. Record updated. This message we want to get. This is our program purpose. So we are giving one employee number and we are giving increment amount. So salary should be updated in the table. And finally it should display message as record updated to the user. This is the task we want to do. For this we need to write PL SQL program now. Okay, now we are writing PL SQL program. Observe here. So what we have to read? Employee number and amount. To read employee number, hold one variable, take one variable, declare one variable. To hold the amount value, take one variable. Okay, listen carefully. So declare begin, end. We want to hold the employee number. So if we give variable name as employee number here, for example, okay, if we give like this, Okay. In the table, column name is also employee number. Here our variable name is also employee number. So now in the coding, if we declare like this, readability will become down. Okay. For updating the employee salary, what we write? Update emp set salary equals to the current salary. For example, we want to increase 2000 rupees to whom? To the 7369 employee. Like this we write. So to the 7369, where employee number equals to 7369. So to the 7369 employee, to the current salary, we are adding 2000. Means we are increasing 2000 salary to the 7369. So now here, what is the column name? Employee number. What is the variable name? Employee number. Okay. So whenever we are writing the code here, which one is variable? Which one is the column? Okay. We may get confused. Readability will become down here. So to differentiate this column heading and variable name, I prefix variable with V underscore. V underscore employee number means you can understand like this is variable. If I use employee number means you can understand like column name. So just to differentiate the variable name and column name, I am prefixing variable name with V underscore. Just to provide readability, we are declaring like this. This is a convention. Okay. So I am following it. V underscore employee number. Employee number we are declaring. Next, we want to read increment amount. So read employee number and read increment amount. To hold the employee number, we are taking one variable. To hold the increment amount, we are taking one variable here. So V underscore amount. Okay. I am declaring it as float type. Okay. So now to read that employee number, what we write here? V underscore employee number colon equals to ampersand employee number. So previously we have taken XY variables. Now we are taking V underscore employee number, V underscore amount variables. That's it. Just we are reading them. V underscore amount. V underscore amount colon equals to ampersand amount. So two values we are reading from keyboard. Okay. Now we have employee number in V underscore employee number variable. We have amount value in V underscore amount variable. So now we want to update. So update emp set salary equals to current salary to the current salary. How much amount we want to increase? V underscore amount. So instead of writing 2000 here, what we have to write here? V underscore amount. So salary equals to salary plus the value which we are reading at runtime. That amount value we are adding. Where employee number equals to 7369. Okay. So this 7369 value also we are reading at runtime. We are holding in V underscore employee number. So instead of writing 7369 here, what we are writing? V underscore employee number. That's it. Very simple. Okay. This update command you already know. That update query only we are writing. Just we are reading employee number from keyboard and amount from keyboard. That's it. So with this, salary will be updated. Okay. So dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. For user understanding purpose, we are displaying one message: salary increased. Salary increased. Okay. To which employee, if you want to know, if you want to print the employee number, to this employee number, salary increased. Okay. So 7369 employee salary increased. So like this, we are displaying the message. Now observe here. This is a program. See, this is a program here. So see the execution process, what is happening here. So there is already EMP table is there. There is already EMP table is there. In the EMP table, data is there like employee number, employee name, job, salary, etc. And here, employee number 7369. Okay, employee name Smith. Okay, 7499 Allen. Like this data is there. For example, I'm taking 5000, 4000 I'm taking. Okay, so now when we compile and run this program, what happens here? For V underscore employee number, some memory will be allocated. For V underscore employee number, some memory will be allocated here. For V underscore amount, some memory will be allocated. So here, that will ask an output screen, that will ask enter value for employee number. I am entering employee number as 7499. So now V underscore employee number value is what? 7499. So this employee number we are giving as 7499, that will be stored into the V underscore employee number. And next it is asking enter value for amount. And I am giving this amount value as 2000. Now this 2000 value will be stored in the V underscore amount. Now update query will be executed. What is the V underscore employee number value here? 7499. What is V underscore amount value here? 2000. So here, what is the current salary of 7499? 4000. So to the 4000 value, this V underscore amount value 2000 will be added. That value will become 6000. So 4000 plus 2000, 6000. That 6000 will be modified in salary column. So this salary column value will become what now? 6000. 6000 updated here. Okay. So after this, okay, which message will be displayed here? V underscore employee number. So what is the V underscore employee number value? 7499. So 7499 employee salary increased. This message will be displayed. That's it. So when we perform this update operation, is it perform this in the Oracle instance or in the Oracle database? In the Oracle instance. In the Oracle instance, it is performing. I want to apply the changes to the Oracle database. Which command we have to use? Commit. So I'm committing the data here. So this is the program. Observe now. Okay. So this is the program. See, before going to compile the program, so maybe we didn't save it. I'm saving this with the name update demo. I'm saving with the name update demo.sql. Okay, it is saved in the D drive Oracle 2 PM. It is saved. So let me check the employee numbers, employee names and salaries from EMP. So observe here, first employee 1001 Smith. What is Smith salary? 6,960. I want to increase 2,000 rupees salary. So after increasing 2,000 rupees salary, his salary should become 8,960. That is our requirement. So we are running the program now at the rate d:/. Okay, Oracle 2 PM. What is the file name here? Update demo. So it is asking employee number. I am giving employee number as 1001. So actually we modified this employee numbers in the sequence topic. So 1001 means Smith. So to the Smith, we want to increase. It is asking amount. Observe here. Okay, we want to increase 2,000 rupees. So 2,000 we are giving. So just a minute. Okay, error at line 14. Let me check. Somewhere semicolon missed here. In the last statement, semicolon missed. That's why it is giving error. Okay, let me save this. Observe, once again I'm compiling and running. See, employee number 1001. Amount we are giving as 2000. So what it is telling? 1001 employee salary increased. Okay. So observe the table data. Is it increased or not? Just observe the table data. See here, previously his salary was 6,960. Now his salary is 8,960. Using our PL SQL program, we are increasing the salary. Now, whenever our requirement is increasing salary to an employee, we have no need to write update query every time. In the SQL, every time you have to write update query. Now here, you have no need to write update query every time. Okay, just compile this program, compile and run. Just run this program. That's it. Sorry. Our program is update demo program. Okay. So it is asking employee number. For example, to the last employee, 1014 employee, Miller. What is his salary? 7,430. Okay. We want to increase to 3,000 rupees salary. So 3,000 rupees salary means 10,430. So 1014 employee number, 3,000 we want to increase. 1014 employee number, 3,000 rupees amount we want to increase. So 1014 employee salary increased. Okay. If you want to check, just open and see the table data. Okay. Observe here, 10,430. Salary increased for 1014 employee. So whenever our requirement is increasing salary of an employee with specific amount, we can run this program. Every time we have no need to write the update query. Okay. So this is the way of using update command in PL SQL program. Okay. So now I'm stopping the session here. In the next session, we discuss how to use delete command, insert command, select command in the PL SQL program. And also we discuss about percentage type data type. So all PL SQL basics I cover in the next session. Okay. Thank you everyone. See you tomorrow.